Phenomenal.
How does it happen? You're coaching the crew, or printing the news, or straining till you thought you would burst. You sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
So hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
I am a maverick. I am a savage. I am a legend. I am a madman. You never know what I'm going to do next. I am a mad lad.
Hello, welcome, another night. Welcome again. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Oh, Bresky the Great says happy birthday. Well, it's not my birthday, but thank you nonetheless. But happy Thanksgiving to all you Americans out there. Hope you're all thankful for all the good things in life and thankful that you not have the bad stuff. The black screen is back, really? Is that for real? Noran Rad tells me the black screen is back. Can you guys confirm or deny? What is going on with StreamYards lately? Eric Hammond says you can't have a gay time on your. Am I behind? God. All right, here we go. Refresh. All right, I'm back. I'm good. Camera looks a bit weird. Let me just fix that. Why does it look like that? I look all blurry. Come on, C922. Figure yourself out. There we go. All right. We're good. I'm here. There it is. Stream harder, says Crom. Do I have to? Are they trying to make me upgrade to the pro version? It's like $50 a month or something. Are you kidding me? I don't even have the bandwidth for 1080p. I barely have the bandwidth for this. For the standard definition. They get the black screen and potato cam. Sumo says put it back to the black screen. Mobig says no intro. What is going on tonight? I just did the intro. Did you not see the intro, Mo? Is it YouTube? Is it StreamYards? What the hell is happening in the world? Barely have the bandwidth for 144. I know, right? I played the intro, Mo. I don't know what's happening, but now because now StreamYards made me refresh. I lost the first. I can't bring it up. Luckily, I remember who it was. Where's PewDiePie? He was there. Did you guys see the intro or not? Did it not work? 1 in the chat for no intro, 2 in the chat for yes, there was an intro. Because if it's everyone. Yeah, Sumo saw the intro. All right, cool. That's weird. That makes me think it's YouTube. Yeah, people saw the intro. All right, cool. He's getting messed with here. Well, I mean, talk about throwing me out of my comfort zone. Rand Nada was first. I can confirm he's up there now. Let me say hello. Who else I got here? I got who's left in my chat here? My goodness, we got Jim Cox, Enrique's here, Crom's here, Micra. Who else? Felix Huss, the Link Master. We got Sumo Thori. I see you. Hail Mo Biggs. I thought you couldn't make it on Thursday nights, Mo. No, what night is it tonight? Yeah, Thursday. But great to have you here. Woodrow's here. Woodrow. Oh my goodness. All the best people coming out of the woodwork. Eric Grant's here. Who else? Who else do I spy? Noran Rad. He's a fellow who also gets first quite a bit. Bretsky the Great. American Comics Co. And I'll say hello to Eric Hammond, who says, yeah, you can't have a gay time on your own. I know. I've tried. No. It is Thanksgiving. I do know that, Mo. Yeah, but I don't know how Thanksgiving works. I don't know. You guys have to explain it to me. Is it lunch? Is it dinner? Is it early lunch? Is it early dinner? It's a holiday. I know. I'm aware of that. We don't do it here, so we don't. It's all a big mystery to me. I just know that you have to be thankful for the things that you have in your life. Sam Rogers says it wasn't a black square Bancroft forehead too close to the camera. Could be. I can't sit back any further. My microphone doesn't come that much closer. That's how the legend of the forehead grew, by the way, because I sit so close to the friggin' camera. It's a fisheye, you see. Everything close to the camera looks extended at the top of the frame. That's how it. That's what it's all about. I think it's a day thing, all day thing for Americans, says Colin. That's what I think as well. All right, 6 minutes in, rambling away. I have no guests tonight, so it'll just be you and me hanging out. I think I'm streaming up against Shane, so might be a bit more. I know when Mo loves when I say this, it might be a bit more intimate than normal, but that's okay. Mo says that, and you also have a massive forehead. It's the two things together, working together. Eric Hammond says, is there a uniquely Australian holiday? Well, there's Australia Day. There's the Melbourne Cup. There's who else? What else? That's probably it. I mean, I'm sure there is. It's all day eating. That sounds like hell to me. I've become not a big eater in my quest to lose weight. But I'm sure you all had fun. Yeah, I don't know how late it goes, so I don't know. We'll see how this tonight goes. I put up some articles to check out because I got nothing else to talk about. Hopefully they'll be interesting to you. And also I thought we could check out some campaigns that are live but haven't funded yet. But before we do any of that, I also have to, of course, shout this one out here. Graveyard Shift Omega Storm only has 10 hours left. Actually, it's probably got less than that if I refresh it here. 6 hours left. $160,000 dues. It's pretty good outing. But in American dollars, he is snuck over 100K. Where Malin belongs in the six-figure club at 108,000. And I'm sure that's going to go up a bunch. I think Ethan's going to do a closeout stream at some point. He said after he wakes up. But yeah, grab this now, because if you don't, you won't get it. You're going to have to pay eBay prices. And judging off previous outings, that's going to be a premium. I see everyone posting links. Thank you, Felix Huss. Thank you, KSS. There you go. Back the coach. Jump on the Graveyard Shift. I know, friggin' Tommy, even though the images are so small on this campaign, I like to see them big. Let's go full page. Malin has a thing against having to scroll too long on campaigns. Next, he'll have 4 across. I don't know, but I want to see the art. It's all blurry. It's like I have to zoom in. I want to see what Tommy's got, and it looks good, but I'm sure it would sing in higher res. I guess you're just gonna have to back the book to see it. That's the issue. Amanda's here. She says Happy Turkey Day. I think that's the wrong turkey. I don't think it's the country. But look, even Mel is giving happy Thanksgivings out there. We've had so much rain here recently. We have so many mosquitoes around. They're trying to eat me alive. They're crawling all over my desk. Friggin' things. I apologize, everyone. All right. What have I got here? Did you guys see this? I saw it on a Yellow Flash video, and I thought this was quite funny. Letitia Wright, do you know who she is? She got under my I watched the first Black Panther movie. She got under my skin something chronic in that movie. I was like, I know she was so arrogant, and you know, that she said to like the people who like invented time travel. She's like, "Oh, did you do this? Did you think of that? You're not very smart, are you?" And I know the whole Wakanda thing got under my skin anyway. But it turns out she's actually kind of based. Who would have known? I think she's from Guam. I think it's an African country. It starts with a G. I'm not going to pronounce it. Because yeah, and Darko agrees. Very annoying character. I don't like as well that she's so tiny and she has these comically large gauntlet things. It looks weird. Aerith says Africanlandia. Yes, that's it. That's where she's from. She's a proper African. But I think she grew up in England, or she moved to England. I don't know. But I don't know. It was a couple of years ago during the pandemic. She said something about the vaccines that did not land well with Hollywood, and caught herself into a bit of hot water. Hang on, Mo says Bancroft start gatekeeping my context. All right, I apologize, Mo. One sec. What do we need to know before we dive into this? Oh, here it is. Bancroft spent the entire movie fiddling with the color settings on his TV. No, it was the brightness. It was the brightness. I thought, what? All the characters on this movie are really dark. I got to turn it up. Can't see them. We do have an old TV. It's sort of at the point now where we want to see how long it can go without. It's already on the brink, but it's on the fritz. Darko says she's just religious and retweeted something religious. Well, that's what we're going to get into that. Actually, you know what? Let's get into that first, because I read this article. I'm like, well, what did she say? What did she say to get the ire of Hollywood? It doesn't take much these days. Apparently, she just shared a vaccine doubters video. Black Panther star posted a link to a video where the host said people taking the vaccine would have to hope it doesn't make extra limbs grow. Well, I'm sure that was said in jest, but either way, okay. The presenter explains he's a big skeptic of needles and vaccines in general. All right. Well, she didn't even say anything. She just retweeted something. That was enough. And she did what all of these people do. I guess their agents instruct them on how to conduct themselves when they put their foot in it. And she went on an apology tour. I imagine to keep herself in the Wakanda Forever movie. Eric Grant says, doesn't make extra limbs grow. Don't come to Tasmania. That's what Tasmania would be like the deep south, I reckon, in the States. I mean, it is the deep south in Australia too, for anyone who doesn't get that joke. Grave says the vaccine reminds me of those Resident Evil video games, lol. Well, I mean, I think she said this stuff back in 2019. 2 years later, vindication much? A lot of these reporters and websites and media outfits that were condemning her back in 2019 have probably themselves run articles saying stuff much worse by that standard. The deep south. Exactly. Yeah. Alabama, maybe. I don't know. Tasmania. Yeah, Eric Grant says Tasmania is the Alabama of Australia. I love Tasmania. It's beautiful down there. It's very cold though. It's tucked up right against Antarctica. RJ Ryan points out that only 6% of Africa has the puppies and the dogs have gone awry. Strange. I know, right? Yeah, the puppies, in case you don't know, the puppies are the code word we use. I'm fine. I don't really talk about it much on this channel, so I think I'll be fine doing it once or twice. Mo says, mock them all you want, but Tasmania invented the toothbrush. Is that true? Anyone else would have called it a teeth brush. Let's pause for thought. That's true. You don't just brush one tooth. I didn't know that. I know Tasmania was where Errol Flynn was born. Australians have been coming over to Hollywood and dominating since the 20s. Darko's in. He knows everything about this case. He says Don Cheadle attacked her at the time. Very brave. Yeah, I remember it was all a big thing. Well, apparently, so 2 years later, fast forward now, Letitia Wright is through with apologies. About time. You never apologize to these people because it doesn't get you what you think it's going to get you here. She's still being, what's the word? Soft canceled. She's still being attacked by these Hollywood lefty reporters. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever star has slammed Hollywood reporter Scott Feinberg for his recent article headline, How Personal Baggage Will Impact Oscar Chances. Why should it, though? I mean, I can't imagine she's that good of an actress that she would win Best Actor for her role of Shuri in Wakanda Forever. But don't, I mean, I don't know these days. It says, don't waste your time Googling. Damn it, you got me, Mo. Evolution points out apologizing doesn't work. Clearly it doesn't, because 2 years later, so she's apologized. She deleted her Twitter. She went on an apology tour for retweeting a video. She didn't even say anything. She just retweeted a video, and she said, we should be free to speak our mind about different topics. Yeah, you should be. And it's not like she said anything completely crazy. I mean, to them, yeah, they would say it's completely crazy. But Billy says, she's a tad thin. I like my Panthers with a bit more thickness. Yeah, they pointed that out earlier, Billy. She's it looks funny with her big mittens on. Darko says it was very annoying because she got hit as anti-vax and as a transphobe at the same time. Oh, right, because you said she's religious. Yeah, so she probably agrees with 98% of the world on the gender issue. So yeah, that's right for being canceling as well. Apologies is just a confession, says Sam Rogers. Exactly. So she's hit back at this guy. She's had enough because he basically lumped her in with Will Smith, who slapped Chris Rock and said, well, she's done it now. She can't win an Oscar. She said, you're incredibly disrespectful. How dare you? You mentioned my name alongside men who have been accused of abuse and sexual misconduct. Well, I don't know anything about that. Is Brad Pitt in trouble too? I don't keep up with the celebrity goss, as probably I should. says, don't mitten shame. I will mitten shame whenever I please. I've remained silent as the world told me to kill myself 2 years ago for a video I posted and apologized for. I keep my head down and focus on my craft, and now I'm at the other side of it. Here you are, so-called journalists we are meant to trust, putting my name into this nasty article for what? Well, I mean, I'm happy she's finally realizing how the machine works and that apologizing does nothing. At this point, she continues, it's a personal vendetta against me. I've done nothing wrong, but respectively refused to do interviews with the publication. Stop your nonsense. I apologized 2 years ago. That was your first mistake. What did she say here down the bottom? Yeah, this is the important point. If you don't conform to popular opinions, but ask questions and think for yourself, you get canceled. That's what she tweeted. That was her last tweet, I think. And that's exactly it. Especially if you're a young black woman. the more quote unquote diverse you are, the less opportunity you have of being, having a diverse opinion, a different opinion, because you're not supposed to leave the plantation. They get absolutely raked through the coals if they say anything out, that is not 100% in line, and you get destroyed by your own friends. So this whole call for diversity and everything, every time this happens, it gets exposed for what it is, just utter BS. Carlin holds his fists up high and says, "Fight the power." Okay, it says, "Keep Letitia's name out your mother-ing mouth, Oscars." Yeah, what are they sorry for? They shouldn't be. That's what it's called, Colin. That's what it's called. You stray off the plantation and they will go after you. That's the analogy that's used, because they want to claim that there's only one way to be black, there's only one way to be a woman, there's only one way to be gay, there's only one way to be all these things. And they just want the colorful rainbow of skin colors, but they don't want anything else to go with it. We got Aloise in the house. How you going, Aloise? How does she breathe with that frame? Some people are just naturally thin. When you're from Africanlandia, is it Guyana? Is that how you say it? I think that's her heritage. But good on her for telling them to go F themselves. That's what I'll leave it with. I hope she learns and I hope she learns from this and is able to speak her mind more often in the future. Mo says, if Bancroft says plantation 2 or 3 more times, he's going to get offered a sponsorship from Cheers Cheese. We all know it's no longer called Cheers, unfortunately. Billy Batsko asks, where are her organs? I know, right? You know what? I want to jump over to a thing that's going on with DC Comics, but before we do, I also want to talk about some other stuff here. We're 22 minutes in. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do give the stream a like, share it out, let people know we're live. There's so many books here that are still unfunded. Let's just check one out first. Here, this is Doc Alpha by Literature Devil. He's a pretty big YouTuber, but he has a really big funding goal. So I think that's why he's not funded as of yet. This is the follow-up book called to his first one, Doc Alpha, Dead Man's Lullaby. Check this out here. I must admit, I haven't really looked too much into this. Don't really know much about Doc Alpha. We checked it out once on a live stream. I think Camel was doing one of those Camel pitches. So yeah, probably not too complimentary. But yeah, if you like the look of that, Doc Alpha is still only 76% funded. It's got 20 days to go. Hopefully they can get there. Let me paste a link there in the chat for you all. What are you guys saying? Yes, there's not the diet of Kraft macaroni and cheese. They run to catch the antelope. Well, different lifestyles created different looking people. That's real diversity. It also created people who think differently. Masumo said, I always thought it was going off the reservation, but I guess that's not much better, is it? Yeah, what's the difference? Reservation, plantation? Same thing, sort of. All right. Moving on here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go into something serious again. I want to show something shocking that I found on Twitter earlier, which just blew my mind. I couldn't believe what I was seeing here. I'm going to have to stop sharing the screen. I have to present it so you can hear the sound. Where is it? Window, Chrome tab. Where is it? Is that it? That ain't it. That ain't it. Have I not got it in Chrome? Oh my God. I'm an idiot. I've got it in Safari. Hold on a sec. Bear with me 1 second. Won't take very long. Maybe it will. Okay. Let me share this with you all. This is Patrick and his lovely wife Whitney out on in the backyard making a fire earlier. Sumo's on the edge of his
Whitney,
seat.
so what are you working on right now?
No.
No?
No.
No is what you're working on?
No, I don't want video.
The long
You
tradition
better get in the character.
of husbands filming their
Can-
wives
can I
when
see
they
the
don't want to be
Madcap shirt?
filmed.
Can you show off the Madcap shirt? Look at that. Classic.
Where's my drink?
I don't know. Where's your drink?
Inside.
Poor Whitney out there doing some kind of yard work, sort of, helping with the fire. And there's Patrick standing there having a beer. He's not handing her a hatchet. He's not handing her some kind of tool, some sort of saw. Yeah, that's what I tweeted, Philbo. I said, give that poor woman a hatchet. For God's sake. Help her. But he didn't. He just stood there drinking a beer. I tweeted hashtag justice for Whitney. Her eyes are up there. He's all right. He can do that because that's his, their husband and wife. That's fine. But that's not how lady yard work gets done. I want to show you how it gets done, actually. This is some footage I recorded just before going live. I'm going to have to stop sharing the screen again. We all know that I very graciously purchased Mel a new tool for the yard for her birthday. And I've got some breaking footage here live on the scene. What? Jeremy says, Mel, you need to lend Whitney your chainsaw. Yeah, the baby chainsaw. We haven't pulled that out in so long. Jim says, what? Michael is saying this. Yeah, as the man, it's your job to hand or give or buy the women the tools that they need to do the yard work. It wasn't a play school baby's first chainsaw, Mo. It's a legitimate chainsaw. All right, check this out. I snuck up on Mel while she was so happy to be using her birthday present. Is the sound on? Look at that. Hear that sound.
Hello?
Oh, fuck off.
I gotta watch that again. I couldn't have paid for a better reaction. She should have been wearing glasses though. This is unsafe.
Hello?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh no, Amanda's daughter's watching. I apologize for the language. Mel's French German. She swears like a sailor. I know, Evolution. It's just like the intro. Oh, it was too good. I said, I've got to show that to everyone. Agent Orange says, it's okay. Her hair protected her eyes. Yeah, she's just, it's fine. That's the angry German part of Mel coming out. Exactly. Exactly. Pardon her French. Mel says, I'm sorry. I was quite annoyed. Yeah. Well, hey, people have said that might not have been the most thoughtful or romantic birthday gift that I could have given her for her birthday this year. But I mean, clearly, I beg to differ. Good times. So yeah, Patrick, come on. A hatchet. We have one of those big cutter things. It's all about leverage where you cut. I mean, it cuts through those branches like butter. It's actually really satisfying. Just get her one of them, Patrick. Come on. She'll love it. Give it to her for a Christmas coming up. She'll open that present and you'll see that smile come across her face. Justice. You should be wearing long pants and safety goggles, Mel B. Yeah, wait until a stray rock kicks you in the back of your leg. Yeah, she'll be shamed now for her lack of safety. KSS says the year before, Bancroft bought her a chainsaw. I did. And I also bought her, actually, it was you guys, the super chatters, who bought me the lawnmower. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Mo says Christmas. It would mean so much more on their anniversary. I know, right? Honey. I don't know how long they've been married, but yeah. Imagine that. 15 years or something. Here you go, honey. I'm giving you the gift because that says so much more than words ever could. Crum says next year it's going to be a wood chipper. Could be. Could be. All right. What else have I got for you? I remember this. I did a couple of videos on this. This is so funny. DC Comics. What the hell is going on with these guys? So this is Yahoo News back in October, so a month ago, talking about how DC Comics canceled the woke bisexual Superman series. Now, we all remember this. We all remember the Son of Kal-El getting canceled, except Tom Taylor, whose book it was, who still, I think to this day, insists it hasn't been canceled. Sumo Authority for 10, a tip for the yard lady. Thank you so much, Sumo. She keeps an amazing yard. We really do. I wish I had our yard when I was a kid. There's so much space for activities. We have a cool jungle gym out there. And Mel keeps a ship shape yard out there. So she needs these tools. And thank you very much, Sumo. It was canceled for poor sales. This was after an almost unprecedented. I say almost. It was like as big. Remember when they did the Death of Superman? It was that big. Oh, Superman's gay now. It was a big thing. And then it got canceled because, yeah, no one actually really wants to read about gay Superman. Believe it or not. I mean, I'm sure there are some people. There were a few thousand at the end. I think there was about 6,000. This was the funny part, though. Superman. This is Tom Taylor. I know this is a spokesman. Is it? Well, same thing. Superman, Son of Kal-El, was not canceled. Historically, there have been. This is the gaslighting. Historically, there have been multiple titles that feature Superman, including Action Comics, Superman, and Adventure Comics. Okay, I believe that. That's true. It was always our plan to have Clark Kent return to the main Superman title. And okay, I can believe that too. And John Kent's story is continuing in Adventures of Superman John Kent. Now, here's the lie of omission right there. That Adventures of Superman John Kent is a 6-issue miniseries. These ones are over like 1,000 issues. This one is a 6-issue miniseries that might come out next year sometime. Is that the same thing? I don't know. To me, that's not the same thing. But hey, you guys do you. Now you would think that DC might learn from this experience back in. I mean, it happened. We're talking months ago. Months. This article was from last month, October 13. Hold on a sec. Got some super chats here. Jeremy, Ice and Fire, a tip for the lady. Thank you so much, Jeremy. You're incredibly generous. And I think I got a Bogan chat here. Oh no, I got gifted memberships. Hail D, thank you so much. He's gifted 5 memberships. That will go to KSS, Dying Days, Travis T, Henry Bemis, and the Gloominati. Thank you so much, you absolute legend. You know what I need to give you here? I need to give you one of these. Where is he? Ah, here he is.
Well, cheers, big ears.
Felix Huss says he was talking about you, Bancroft. Jeremy called me the lady? No. Mo says gay readers felt like it was a waste of time to have Man of Steel who is faster than a speeding bullet. I know, right? Yeah, no one wants that. You need a good exchange, a good cutoff. Jasper, thank you so much for the $10. He says happy belated to Mel. Thank you so much, Jasper. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, all these super chats you guys are giving me, I'm going to go and actually buy Mel some perfume that apparently she wants. So thank you all very much. Your generosity is not unnoticed. Well, yeah, as I was saying, you would think they would learn that hyping these events up as it's got nothing to do with what's selling. It's got nothing to do with is the story any good. It's just something gay's happening. And back at it. Robin and his boyfriend. His boyfriend's name is Bernard. Am I the only one who finds that funny? Hello, Bernard. And his boyfriend share their first kiss in a romantic new cover art. So, yeah, there you go, everyone. Look forward to this. It's coming out in February. Make sure you save your pennies. It's coming. Get ready for it. Like, it's my question is DC trapped? They're just so completely out of ideas. They have no idea how to write the ship. They have no idea how to get anyone to buy their comics. Only Batman is selling. So they're just like, well, what are we going to do? And they're like, well, I don't think we can do anything else other than just let's put out another gay cover. Let's put out another gay event. And hopefully that'll sell. And then next month we'll do another gay event. And then another one. And every single time we'll do the first ever thing of something until eventually it's like, I mean, I don't even want to say what might appear on the cover. It's Batman and Robin's first gangbang. Come check it out. Oh, we've got a member chat here. From David L. Got a bogan chat. He says, I know the forehead won't see this. I see all, David. How could I not? Okay, it says Bernie and Robin sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes cancellation due to low sales. I think this is only a variant cover. So, take it for what it is. But the fact that, you know why they're doing it, because they're like, we need marketing. And I guess it's working because, people are talking about it. People are writing articles about it. People are talking about it on YouTube ad nauseum. So we're all kind of caught in this loop of just banal, uncreative identity politicking. And the question is, can DC come out of this spiral? I don't know if they can. I mean, I'm not a big DC guy. I don't really know how it all goes down there, but I do know that, only Batman is selling. Everything else is just, I guess they're holding on to copyright. That's all that's going on. D says BDSM Daddy Batman coming 2023. That's the thing. Like, a kiss is not going to cut it next time. It has to be the first time ever that something happens every month. Otherwise, then they're never going to have anyone writing about their books because no one's buying them. They think this is how you improve top of funnel customer acquisition, says Crom. It makes no sense. Who are they targeting with this tiny segment? You target wide, you idiots. Yeah, they would do so much better to just take this story onto Webtoon. Take this story into Webtoon, put out a monthly Webtoon. They'd get millions of readers. Millions. Sure, they wouldn't be able to sell it, but they'd probably get some sort of deal with Webtoon. And then they could make some sort of gay cartoon about it later. Or they could put it out in a trade or whatever. They would get so much more traction over on that. This is the thing, because the people who are buying superhero comics, American comics, those few people that are left in 2022, moving forward to 2023, it's not this crowd. It's just not it. Dine Day says Tom Taylor spent significant time polling gay readers and they seem to like it, according to him. Hey, I guess. Snuggie Jr. for 10. For Mel B, make Bancroft give you YouTube's cut too. Oh, you're killing me, Snuggie. You're killing me. But thank you nonetheless for the super chat. That is very generous. Oh, Jasper says Bernard was created by Bill Willingham, who went on record to say he is not homo. There you go. The same thing with Stan Lee. He went out of his way to say Peter Parker is this. Don't change it. And instead, because they've sort of still paid some reverence to Stan Lee, all they're doing is just creating new iterations of Spider-Man in ever crazier ways. Mo says the actual cover has the kiss at crotch level. Ass level. Did you see they were so kicking up stink on Twitter the other day because there was a panel and it had She-Hulk's ass right up in the front of the panel, and everyone's like, oh, this is objectification. I'm sure if it was man ass, everyone would have been like, yay, this is great. Micro says, I cannot wait to never buy this book. D for 10 for the cause. Thank you so much. The perfume cause. Thank you, D. Sumo says you better get that premium perfume, Bancroft, not the off the street knockoffs. So Mel would have a very specific perfume that she wants. I don't know what it is, but Victoria probably does. So I'll seek out her counsel. Mo asks, when will Bernard get his own book, you bigots? Yeah, I think Robin is bisexual. I think. But Bernard might be full on gay. So I don't understand how the bisexuality works with the LGBT crowd, because all that sort of gender stuff, it doesn't gel with the binary. They hate the binary. Like, how do the bis hang out with the T's and all the gender non-conforming people? I don't understand how that works, but I don't understand how anything works these days with these people. I just want to check I'm not losing any member chats here. Thank you everyone so much for the chats. This is very generous of you. Hyped. Jasper, thank you so much. It's so good to have people who know this stuff in the chat. He says Chuck Dixon wrote over 100 issues of Tim Drake. He also went on record to verify that Tim Drake is also not homosexual. Yeah. The whole thing is a marketing gimmick. That's all it is, and not a very good one at that. And if you're the kind of person who's reading superhero comics, you're probably not the kind of person who cares that much about seeing yourself represented in the superheroes. But if you did happen to want that, you would want it to be an actual character, not like we're going to shoehorn an existing one. We've gone over that 100 times though. Evolution asks, why does every bisexual character always have to be in a gay relationship? Just call them gay, not bi. Yeah, they're trying to push that now. Like, straight guys can kiss men. No, doesn't work like that. David L for 5. I want my painted death book, you slacker. I'm not slacking. I promise I'm not slacking. I am on YouTube very little, comparatively to a lot of other comics gators. So trust me, when I'm not here, I'm working on something, but it's coming. Thank you so much for the super chat there. Snuggy says no, they can't. I'm guessing that's about creating new things. Robin is cheating on Batman. What is happening? Who are these books for? Who? Well, no one, because no one's buying them. I don't know how much I can talk about this thing here. It's just like DC suggests creators move from Twitter to Hive. I don't know. This is by Rich Johnson, of all people. It's on Bleeding Cool. I don't know whether to trust this. It might just be Rich Johnson wanting people to go over to Hive. I don't even know what Hive is. It's funny that it's called Hive, though. Like a hive mind. We all need to think the same. We all need to do the same. I know Shane did a video on this. But it just seems like a rumor. I mean, there's nothing in this article. And sure, guys, go. Abandon Twitter and go over to Hive, which is something no one's ever heard of or on. Doesn't even have a desktop version, I don't think. But the funny part of this is, like, someone's already got DC Comics and Marvel Studios, and they named the DC Comics one Marvel Studios. So yeah, have fun with that. Mo says Bancroft is working on something, and it's obviously not his yard or his YouTube channel. I just get too busy, Mo. I tried the daily videos that did work, but I realized you don't really get the result from the videos that you need unless you're doing them every day. I can't do that. I don't have the time. KSS says, look, Financial stopped doing the 18-hour long live streams. Give him a break. That's about my YouTube. Yeah, I YouTube very little compared to the other guys. Mo says, Hive is important. All the bots need a good home. Yeah, it's actually called Hive. And you haven't heard about it because it's only an app. You can only get it through the App Store or Android Store. So yeah, they're all going to go hang out over there. All the DC people. Good luck to them. Who we got there? There's Mark Brooks. I don't know any of these people. Am I out of the loop? I just don't. I haven't really read much DC, so I don't know who these people are. They've got me all blocked anyway. So I guess it wouldn't matter if they all go. I wouldn't notice anything. We've got Louis Fillet in the house. How you going, Louis? He's saying happy Thanksgiving from America. Happy Thanksgiving back to you and all Americans. Occupy Hive. I'm stretched so thin. I don't know if I can go anywhere else. All right, we have 15 minutes left in the show. And I did promise we would check out some books. I've already checked out Doc Alpha. It's sitting at 76%. Guys, you have 76 people. That's funny. 76%, 76 people watching. If you could please give the stream a like, that would very much help me out. I also want to shout out to the 4 people watching on Rumble. Thank you very much. We're growing over there. It's slow. It's slow going. 338 subs is pretty good, I think. Getting like decent views on these streams too, up to 100, which is pretty cool. Oh, Sheila's here. Mo says anyone shadow banned on Indiegogo might have better luck contacting them through Hive. There you go. There's a thought. I wonder what's going on with people contacting. People have got the emails of the higher ups at Indiegogo and have started emailing them. I'm very excited to see where that leads. Sumo asks, are you doing another free giveaway, Bancroft? You could clear out another whole card from the shack. Yes, let's try it again. I mean, no skin off my nose. Let's try it again. We'll see how it works. I won't refresh this time. I think that's what screwed it up. And I'll try something more simple. We'll just do the word rigged this time. But yeah, I got to get rid of these cards. They're really taking up a lot of space. Sheila says, yes, despite the abuse, I returned to CG for more. You give as good as you get, Sheila. Don't pretend like you don't. Let's not pretend that. All right. So there's Doc Alpha. What else is there? We had Odin on. Was that yesterday already? We had a good show yesterday. We got a lot of views. This whole sort of like flashcast style of doing streams, it gets good replays. So that's why you do it. You entice new viewers with the topics, and then you hit them with some cool CG books. What is this? What is Cordial Connect? The hell? I've never seen that before. Indiegogo. What was that? Yeah, it hasn't moved since yesterday, unfortunately. 79%, very close. Unconditional Shove is a sort of Tales from the Crypt anthology book. You get 2 horror stories, but they're more like fun horror stories. That's what Odin said yesterday. So jump onto that. I'll put the link in the chat for you if I can. What else we got? We also had Gilly, right? Gilly was a great guest. I think he's a really good guest lately. He is unfortunately still sitting on 53% funded. He's got a pretty hefty goal. What's that? If I can get to the thing here. $7,500 goal. He's raised nearly 4,000, but he has 30 days left, so this should definitely happen. Jasper wants a logo critique. Oh, of Unconditional Shove? I've already given that, Jasper. Yeah, I've already said my piece on Unconditional Shove. Let's get some centering happening. Let's clean it up a little bit. But Galactic Rodents of Mayhem is a very cool looking book. Real top tier art. Gilly's a great guy. These things are expensive to make, though. If you can't afford to pay out of pocket, you're going to have high startup costs. Darko says a digital option for the Bastards book would be great as well. Yeah, I'm thinking digital is a good option now. Oh, even though I actually have very competitive shipping rates. But still, in this today's economy, I tell you what, every option you can give, I reckon, is probably the best way to do it. Ed Gein Demon Hunter issues 3 and 4. I haven't read Ed Gein, but I bought it because it's so damn affordable. It's like $4 digital, and it's $7 dues for all the digitals. Where's the normal print? Look at this. Hang on, let me find a physical book here. Print editions, 2 books for $14, £8. I don't know what that's like, about actually equivalent to the US these days, I think. $8 or $9. And it's got this fantastic art by Christian Rossi, who, yeah, he's phenomenal. I haven't read it yet, but it looks great. The quality came out great. And he's put out the second one, but unfortunately, he's only 36% funded. Mighty Magic back Grom. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Did you just back it just now, or did you back it earlier? I'll do a refresh and check. Must have backed it earlier. Yeah, so the goal isn't too big on this one. £2,500 British pounds sterling. Jasper bought as well, didn't read it yet either. My list is so long. I think the next one I have to read is Inglorious Rex. That's a must, because I'm going to get Shane on the show, so I have to read it. Obviously, we're going to talk about it. He says no. Magic backed it earlier. Jasper's so hung up on the logo. It's like Ed Gein has a good logo. Yeah, it's pretty good. I could say a couple of things about it. Not that I would. This is doable. I mean, it doesn't look great. Lucifer Storm doesn't have a real big social media presence, but we can shout it out. Hopefully you guys like the look. This is pretty, I like this photo here. Very professional. And it's sort of like, what if this serial killer was tasked to come back from hell to hunt down I think it's demons or other serial killers. I can't remember now. I think there is a sort of, yeah, there you go. So there's like a demon and ghost element to it. Well, obviously, if he's coming back from hell, there's a supernatural element to it. But it looks great. I dig it. Christian Rossi is he's a talent. He's a talent. His shipping to the US hurts me, says Amanda. Well, you can buy it digital. What, Mo? It doesn't. I mean, you want to be funded, yeah? I'm not talking about the book doesn't look great. I'm talking about the funding here. There's 22 days left, and they're only 36% funded. We know how this works. You know, people want to back a winner, and they're reluctant to jump on things that might not fund. And I completely understand that. SCA says, I think Rossi does alternate. Yeah, he does. Oh, look who's here. The one, the only, the great man himself, Rod Looper. All you members out there, this is the man you're paying. I actually just sent him a payment the other day. And then the pages he's putting together are so amazing.
Hey, what is that? It's an inanimate carbon rod!
Oh, they were just about to show some close-ups of the rod.
Everyone holding their rod up high. Sumo says, I'm a little on the fence with these serial killers are actually heroes books. Yeah, I've got to read it. I've got to read it to see how it goes. But I agree. It's a hard sell. It's not for everyone. Maybe that's why it's only at 36%. I don't know. This is one that you all shared with me on Twitter. I've not heard of this. It's called Hart D. Fisher's Big Book of Dharma. Now, talking about a hard sell. This is about how as hard as it gets. Bring back into print the infamous Jeffrey Dahmer comic series on Netflix. Hit Dahmer Show. The Jeffrey Dahmer story Netflix didn't tell you. I don't know if I See, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to read that story. I'm sure there are people out there who do. Another issue here is there's very little, almost no artwork on the actual page. And is this the guy here? I think this is the guy, Hart Fisher. Is this his picture on the thing? So I know nothing about this. This is just something that Amanda and a couple of people shared with me on Twitter. Yeah. What does he need? He needs $2,000 and he's only got 200. He's got 18 days left. I don't know. Are you guys into Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah, he was on EVS's. Oh, there you go. Oh, was he that guy? Yeah, I think I remember him. I don't know. It's look, it's not my kind of story, but if you're into this sort of thing, go for it. Grey Wolf says Dahmer said it's no one's business how many people I have for Thanksgiving. That's like a good Hannibal Lecter quote too. He needs to get back on EVS's and chill. Yeah, I'm sure on a show like Ethan's, he could knock $2,000 out pretty easily. It's a hard ask though on smaller shows. Mo says Dahmer, finally some gay representation in CG other than Bancroft. Engineer Rekka says if he was on EVS 1-300, well, I don't know. I don't know if he was on EVS's while he was funding. I don't know. Maybe he was on Kickstarter and Ethan said, try Indiegogo. I don't know. I know nothing. I'm just bringing it up because that's what people shared with me. Another book I don't know anything about. It's from a fella called Daniel Parker. It's called Guardian Angel Part 1. Have you guys seen this? What are we looking at here? He's raised $1,200 of a $5,000 goal. 60 pages of action-packed graphic novel. This looks familiar. I feel like I've looked at this before now. I feel like I've seen this panel before. It's kind of like a painterly style. I don't know. Jasper says, oh, look, another rando discovers CG will back books. He did Angels Awakening. That sounds familiar. Let me check that out. Yeah, the name Daniel Parker sounds familiar too. I feel like I know him. There he is. Look at him. Looks like a nice fella. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember this. What happened with this? How'd it go? Angels Awakening got 101 backers. It reached its goal. This was back in June last year. Is he the artist? Does he do this painterly style? All right. Well, that one's done. It's this one he wants to get funded now. I think the art looks like it's improved a fair amount on this one. It looks like some sort of genre. Got gender on my mind. Genre, like MASH. They're using swords, but it's the future, and yeah, check it out if you guys like the look of that. Felix Haas has the link for you. Sumo says, great job ambassadoring tonight, Bancroft. Thank you so much, Sumo. I feel like it's part of my responsibility. What sound did I make, Jay? Did I make a sound? Mo says, looks a bit inconsistent to me. Some pages have more of a taintily style. You talking about that ass? There you go. Well, at least we showed it off. You guys can take it or leave it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I mean, I remember vaguely Angels Awakening. I guess this is the second, like a continuation of that story because it's Guardian Angel Part 1. What's the last one I've got here? I don't even remember. Oh, this is that Vengeance guy, Chris Hicks. This isn't a comic. It's a movie. I know he just put it up. Seems to go okay. Oh my God. It's Thanksgiving and he's got $666 dues raised. That is freaky. He needs 2,000. He's got 20 years experience in the entertainment industry. He's worked on all types of films, big and small, Indian studio, and he's been doing this for 10 years, mostly short films, music videos, and now he's looking to make this movie. Yeah, I don't know. You guys check it out a bit. I mean, this is the first I've really seen of it. This was shared again, another thing shared with me on Twitter. This could be the next Pimpo Maximo. You never know. You guys make that happen. Aerith says the Dharma book should be called Gaylicious. David L for 2. Is there a Camel Nights tomorrow, or is Camel being a turd? Well, I think there's a Camel Nights. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm pretty sure there is. Thanksgiving isn't religious. Who said it was? Did I say it was? I don't know. I don't know anything about this guy. Let's see the. All right, let's see the trailer. That's a good idea because it's a film. Oh. No, but I'm just pointing out because it looks all dark and scary that it's got 666 on it. Look, it's in like a haunted house. It's a horror film. It's not my fault. He's made a horror film about Thanksgiving. Or Bluetooth, says Jay Ryan. We don't speak of Bluetooth. All right, let me share the audio. And then we'll get to the highlight of the show where we do the giveaway that doesn't work. Oh damn it. I've got to make a Chrome tab again. Why do they always have to do this to me? All right. Plus Thanksgiving. Let's check it out. Share audio. It's loud. Is that too loud? Or is that just me? I've got it turned up loud. See you, D. Looks cool to me. See, this is a horror movie. I was perfectly within my rights to say, look, 666. The last Thanksgiving. It was loud, wasn't it? Ew. Mel will not be watching that. All right, that's enough. Okay, there you go. How do I get out of this? Yeah, if you want to support Chris on his venture into making a film. I mean, $2,000 doesn't sound like much to make a film, but I guess he knows what he's doing. Yeah, go back. Bretsky Rate says sounded like John Carpenter music. Cool. All right. Are you ready? Let me stop sharing that. And let me play this. This is our new segment.
Bowling here. Come bowl now. Get your bowling. Who's ready? Bowling.
Mom, make Dad tell the story right. That's what really happened. Oh.
That will never not be funny to me. All right. Because I have so much, I don't have enough space here. I'm giving away some really big items here. It's a bunch of, well, it's not all the trading cards. It's just one. You get to pick them. I think this one's probably the most popular, black and white. Yesterday, Chuck Reardon won, and he chose, as I expected, the foil Bram Graveyard Shift card. So now we're not going to do gimme free shit this time because I think everyone spelled it wrong. I think we're just going to type, let's do rigged because last time it didn't work right. So I'm guessing it's not going to work right again tonight, but we'll test it out. So just type in rigged, lowercase. Okay. Okay, we got one in there. Good. Well, I didn't even say it. And there's already one in there. There's a black and white card from Artie Bear. Now these are like Tiger Blue cards, and they're double-sided. I don't know if it's like something else on the back though. I think it might be. Yeah, these are the characters from the the sort of historical portion of Tiger Blue. There's this one. All right, we got 13. All right, it's gone. I see you all typing in rigged. Good. Good. It's working. And yeah, so what happened with Chuck yesterday? He just sent me a DM yesterday after the show. I got his address. Mel put it in an envelope and sent it out straight away. Because remember, it's only 2 o'clock in the PM here. So yeah, if you win, we'll send it out now. I can't guarantee when you'll get it though, because we're sending through economy. So yeah, it could be there in 2 weeks, depending on where you live. All right. It's working. Pedro's, yeah. Pedro was there for Bluetooth. He suffered through it with us. And he was like, I worked for this man. All right. Not ribbed Verukasaki. All right. I hope you've all entered. We've got 22 people entered. We're going to draw it. If you didn't do it already, tough boobies. All right, here we go. Who will win the prize? Who will win? Look, I like seeing all these names here. Engineer Rekka. Where are you, Engineer Rekka? You are the winner. I need to find you. I saw you. Now I can't see you. Well done, Engineer Rekka. You're the winner. Congratulations. All you have to do is tell me what card you want. And yeah, it's in StreamYard. That worked that time. I think that was good. I'm going to, yeah, there you are. Me, I won. Rigged, says Snuggy. Colin didn't see his name. Well, I promised it would be rigged. I can't make this work any better, but this is a StreamYard thing. I don't know if you guys have feedback. I can give it to StreamYards, tell them it doesn't work. But Evolution says it was rigged. It looked like you were going to win, Evolution, but then you didn't. Crom for 10. This was clearly a contest of lies. Yeah, it was. But hey, Engineer Rekka is getting a card, so at least someone worked. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Just let me double check I didn't miss any Bogan chats. We are good. All right, I think that is going to be it for the show tomorrow night. I've got Pum Spack coming on. He's got a really cool looking comic. I'm going to have fun diving into that with him, and we'll find some other stuff to talk about, whatever's going on. Also, yeah, you've got literally 5 hours left to back Omega Chef if you haven't already. They are sitting on 109,000. I'm sure Ethan will be doing a stream if he isn't already on that. So yes, thank you. Amanda's very happy. The Pum will be here. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hail the chat. I mean, I don't have a panelist to thank tonight, so I'll just thank you all. You are, as always, the most amazing, incredible, spectacular, ever phenomenal, sexiest chat in all of CG. I will see you tomorrow night. Until then, have a good Thanksgiving. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a